Hey, welcome back to my channel. So I'm not gonna do an introduction because I want to jump right into it. Let's talk about lymphatic massages. So I had some crazy experiences with feeling some type of way. Let me run down to you what I felt like so you don't have to feel this way. First massage person I found in Arkansas. I won't disclose the names. I won't do that because that's just like shady business. So I won't do it because how I feel, the next person may not feel that way. But I'm going to tell you what to look for and what questions you should ask. So one, I went to this one place and ambiance was beautiful, right? And I don't have any complaints about this place, but I do feel like their massages were very, 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 very soft. And I'm okay with that. But the way that my work schedule is set up, I can't always go at 9 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning or these sporadic time periods. I have to have something that's flexible. True story. So their massages were like $55 for 30 minutes, lymphatic drainage, and make sure that you're asking for post-op lymphatic drainage because there's a big difference. So some people may do a lymphatic massage, but not a lymphatic massage for post-op. They're different, and I'm finding that out. One is for oncology patients, one's for PT, and the other one is like for surgery. So it's different. So just keep that in mind. So that's the first place. Then the second place I decided to try was a place that was close to that place. And the pain, so let me just pause. Because it took my body 2 days to calm down. I felt like I was having a setback and a flare up, no lie. Go to the place. The ambiance is not that great, but you know, whatever. If it's getting the job done, I don't care how the ambiance, well, wait, back up. I care how the ambiance look, no lie. But I guess for me, it's more so if you doing what needs to be done, I can overlook the ambiance. Like for real, I can overlook all of that. So I get to this place, and so she's like massaging with her. First of all, pause. A lymphatic massage is supposed to be very, very light to the touch. Lymphatic massages is supposed to be just as heavy as maybe 2 nickels, maybe even 1. I'm talking about like this. I'm not a therapist, but I do got YouTube. No, but I have researched a whole lot, and I've asked my nurse, and it's true. So the lymphatic massages is the fluid that sits right under the skin, and up under the skin is where that fluid sits. There's no need to push down on it. You just need to move the fluid from point A to point B, point A to point B. That's all you gotta do. The lightest touch, the gentlest touch. Now, if you're sore after the massage, okay, cool, it's because you're recovering. But to be sore during the massage, the devil is an absolute lie. So here's my thing. If you are ever sore during the massage, that's too hard. That can cause fibrosis. It's true. So back to the place. I'm at the place, second place. And she's massaging using her thumbs. And I'm thinking like, oh my gosh. Like she's massaging, right? Doing her thing. And I can't even wait. So she's massaging and she's doing her thing, but she's using her thumbs and she's pushing. And I find myself going like this. First of all, communication is key. When I walked in there, I said I had an MMO. I had my breast augmentation. I had breast lift, And I had my tummy tucked, and I had like on the sides, towards the back. I get in her room. First thing she say is, "Okay, lay on your stomach." How? How do that? I'm so mad, y'all. All I can do is laugh. And so, but it's my fault. I should have got up, but I should have left. Instead of staying, I should have left. So I let her massage me, and I'm sitting here going like this the whole time, like, ooh, ooh. And she was like, "Is this a crease from the garment?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, maybe." So she was, now mind you, I rub me down every day. Like, I rub me down every day. So I use emu oil and arnica oil and with coconut, and I rub myself down every day. So I can feel for if there's any lumps coming up, I can feel. I had no lumps. So I hate this phone. I can't tell the camera's right here or right here. So just, if I'm glancing, it's what I'm doing. So, gosh. So she's massaging and it's hurting, okay? It's legitimately hurting. But, you know, I'm thinking, oh, I'm just really sore. Now, mind you, I have been sore and I do got bruises. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just because I'm sore. There's not her. But then she got to my stomach and she was pushing. I'm thinking, hold on a second. Something about this seems awfully wrong. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes they get tender and then they do this itching thing and I have to, you know, rub it out. TMI. So she's sitting there and she's doing everything. I'm thinking, my dang, this hurts so bad. She's like, "I'm just sculpting you." And I'm thinking, how are you sculpting somebody that is just 10 days post-op? It's too early for sculpting. I just need you to get that fluid out, ma'am. And so, you know, she got done or whatever. But you know, my first indication that this was a bad idea is when I walked in, she was like, "Do you have your garment on or off?" I'm thinking, do I have my garment on or off? Well, you're supposed to be in your faja for 20-something hours a day when you first started out. So you only supposed to be out your faja when you get in the shower and getting out. So if I'm 10 days post-op, I'm doing the bath and carrying the one and solving for X. No, my faja's on because, yeah, I kind of don't want to retain fluid. First indication. And usually I'm very discerning and I can usually catch on to stuff pretty quick. And I didn't, because I just don't need a massage. I'm just still trying to find my way and find me a good massage therapist that I can just stick with, because this is stressing me out. So I get home that night and I call my nurse, Nurse Keita Boo. So I text Nurse Keita. Now, granted, don't do this. Don't do this to her. But, you know, I ain't got good sense. So I couldn't wait. So I text her and it was 11:57 p.m. and almost midnight. And I'm like, should massages hurt? I know better because she taught me better. And I was like, should the massages hurt, Nurse Keita? And she was like, no, never. Did my massage hurt? I said, no, not yours. But I went to a place in Arkansas and Little Rock. I was almost gonna say the name. In Little Rock. And yeah, they hurt. She was like, no, that can cause fibrosis. It's too early for that. It's not supposed to hurt. I knew that because when Mia did it, it didn't hurt. When she did it, it didn't hurt. When the first one did it, it didn't hurt either, but I just can't hurt. The hours are just terrible. So, yeah, so she said that can cause fibrosis. So y'all first of all, wear your fajas. Wear your garments to your massages, because why you finna be in a car all unstable without your garment on, going to a massage? No, wear your garment like you're supposed to. If somebody's massaging hard, y'all don't stay. Just stop the massage or tell them to ease up or something. But if they're going that hard, that's not lymphatic though. That's like Swedish or something. It's not a lymphatic massage. And then, so I have so much I want to tell y'all. Oh my gosh, I gotta break it up into different videos. But so I was sore yesterday and the day before. I could barely move my body. Okay, she had put immense pressure on my wounds, like my stitches area, and she didn't even massage like this area here, and she didn't really massage my upper back. And I know from 2 different massage therapists that's when I went to the one place, the first place that had the pressure that was light, they did the same way. Nurse Keita did the same exact thing, and Mia in Chicago did the same exact thing. They took my back, and around this area here was pushing down and doing my back, just like this. And then they did my neck area, just like this, pushing down, getting my chest area. Nobody in Arkansas has done that. Well, take it back. The first place did it. The second place, she even touched that. So I'm like, well, should I take off my bra? She's like, no. And I'm thinking, so how you gonna get the fluid? So I know that when you massaging, so I have stitches, right? So you have to bring that fluid up. You gotta bring it up. I'm learning some stuff, y'all. You gotta bring it up. How you gonna get past my bra adequately to get the fluid up and out? Because you can't bring it down, because you can't put pressure on my pelvic because I got stitches there. So that was my first indication that this was bad. This was a bad idea. I almost cursed. But I did find a place. And I go tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I go tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. And my specific questions were, how long have you been doing lymphatic drainage massages? I was very explicit, and I did it with intent. Asked her. And then, she told me, it's been 5 years. Okay, I'm down for that. 5 years is a good time to practice your craft. And then gave me the pricings and said it was $50 for 60 minutes or 30 minutes for $30. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll do 30 minutes because an hour would hurt, but 30 do the trick. So I'm gonna try her tomorrow and see how that works out. But y'all, my body was in such immense pain for 2 days. I almost felt like I was going backwards. It almost felt like my post-op day 2. That's exaggerating. Post-op day 3. I was in pain, couldn't hardly walk. That's how I felt for 2 days because of this massage. So do your research, and if it doesn't feel right, stop. And it's totally fine to ask those questions. How long have you been doing lymphatic massages, and are you certified? That's a real life question that you can ask without somebody feeling some kind of way, for real. So just ask the question. This is your body, and I should have spoke up. So moving forward, ask the questions and move accordingly. Govern yourselves accordingly. No, but seriously, make sure that you're asking questions, because this is our bodies that we pay for. So we got to make sure that we're protecting our investments, because this wasn't cheap. It really wasn't. And to pay $50 for someone to mess it up, to give you fibrosis, I feel some kind of way about that. So luckily I don't have fibrosis, but if I would have kept going to her, it would have developed, because that would have been some scar tissue that you just have to work out. And then your skin is going to be not soft, it'll be lumpy, and you just don't want that in your life. So do your research and ask the questions. Till next time, see y'all.